20th of September now. This is at least about 8 weeks of me suffering from piriformis syndrome. The pain of the piriformis muscle in your butt and causing sciatic pain all over the leg. It hasn't got any better. So all the stretching, all the tutorials that I've watched online, all the foam rolling to tennis ball to pigeon stretch and all that stuff isn't alleviating it. I've been to the doctors, they've prescribed me painkillers, anti-inflammatories, muscle relaxants. I went to the chemist and got over-the-counter codeine and ibuprofen combo. That helps with the pain during the day, but the position I'm in just now is sleep every night is broken up. Every time I move over, it's painful. I'm just waking up in an ache in the butt there. And so I'm waking up in the middle of the night. I bought myself a Shakti mat as well, one of those mats with all the little spikes in it. So I'm using that before I go to bed, using that in the morning, get a nice red back, also putting a little bit on my glutes as well. See if that has any effect. Doesn't really. Having large amounts of turmeric and black pepper in my coffees in the morning, because that has anti-inflammatory effects. Ooh, literally doing everything. Also tried the opposite of doing relaxing, just not doing anything. That didn't help at all. There seems to be nothing that is actually benefiting my piriformis syndrome at the moment. It's just crap. It really, really sucks at the moment where I get up in the morning, I hobble downstairs, I'm holding on to the kitchen units while my kettle's boiling for me to make my turmeric coffee, and then as soon as I've made that, I then have to go into the playroom and just go on my elbows and knees and just stay there for about a couple of minutes, and then I can walk again for another 30 seconds, to the point where I am getting, probably can't see because I've been wearing these, I'm getting rough skin, elephant skin growing on my elbows because they're just in the carpet all the time. All I can say is thank goodness I've got carpet throughout the house, because if that was wooden floors or anything, I don't know how I'd cope. We're doing massive thick rugs everywhere, but yeah, I'm on my elbows and haven't got any funny knees though, but certainly my elbow skin obviously isn't used to being ground into the carpet every single day normally. So that, and then when I get in my car to go to work, I'm in the car, I can drive my kid to nursery, which is literally a 5-minute drive. After I drop my kid off, I try and look like I'm not in pain in front of the nursery staff there. Then I walk back out, get my car, and instantly seat back, lie down, and go, stay there for a couple of minutes. I'm just in a different pain. It doesn't make the pain go away, but then I'm able to drive. But then from there, I'm literally in the car for 5 minutes, and then I have to pull over, get out, and just either walk, stretch, stand, just get a different position, anything. So it's, yeah, definitely sitting is an issue. But then later on in the day, I can sit. So the other thing I'm kind of figuring out is the idea of flare-ups as well. So even though this is an issue at the moment, within that issue, I'm having additional flare-ups. So a couple of days ago this week, I had a bad day. Busy day working as a photographer, going up into a lot of houses, and just the pain was just unrelenting. All the codeine and ibuprofen and paracetamol just were having no effect. At night time, a doctor gave me baclofen, which is a muscle relaxant. That did nothing. They gave me another one called amytryptyline, which again does nothing. So I don't bother. I take one of them at night, possibly just for the placebo effect, really. But in terms of actual, it's not like I take them, they go, I had a great night's sleep, I slept throughout the whole night, and I'm just waking up in pain. It's like, no, I'm still waking up. Usually around about 4 o'clock in the morning is when it kicks in again, and I'm now making myself a turmeric and hot chocolate to just leave beside the bed, and I'm having hot water in bed as well. Just trying to do everything. Going to see a sports physio on Tuesday as well, see if she can do some elbow in the butt while doing some manipulation of the thigh to see if that has any effect as well. I'm going to pester my doctor on Friday about, look, I'm just taking all these pills, they're not helping. Can I get a cortisone injection or cortisone injection? I asked for that last time. They're like, nah, you effectively need to be in pain for a lot longer before they do that. But I'm going to reiterate that again, see if that gets anywhere. I don't have any like private health insurance or anything like that, so it's not like I can go to like a private health care and say, just give me an injection so I can go back to normal. But again, for some of my work, I'm driving for like 3 hours a day, or like at least an hour and a half in one direction, shoot a house, then driving an hour and a half in another direction, and that's just sit in the car. Sometimes I'm sitting there and I'm like leaning, not out the window because that's my sore side, but leaning kind of into the middle of the car, just going, oh, this is so sore. And again, you don't want to take too many painkillers because a lot of them have a fatiguing effect. That's not right. Can make you drowsy as well, and you don't want that while you're driving on the road. But at the same time, it's hard to tell what's drowsy from painkillers and what's drowsy from the fact that you've had bugger all sleep and you're just exhausted from being in pain the whole day. So yeah, it sucks. But so what I can do is I can still do bench, and I'm going to try and do some squats after this as well. See if that has, see if I can do that, because like certainly just now, I can go into the deep squat position. So in the morning, can't do that. So things change throughout the day, but the pain doesn't. So I suspect that there is a case of the muscle loosens, the piriformis muscle maybe loosens throughout the day, but the irritation to the nerve remains. So you're still in pain, but the muscle might not be causing it. So I'm going to try to do some squats after this. But here's a couple of bench press things I'm doing. Going for 135 just for warm-up reps, still going up to, I'll try and get up to 140 something today, just see how it goes.
All of that.
Imagine. Beep, beep.
Today, that guy's saying the F word.
Shh! Right, you're not listening to that.
He's saying f***.
Logan!
What?
You're not allowed to say that.
I'm not.
And is he saying that?
Hmm?
I didn't hear him say that.
You should.
Oh yeah, no, he is saying that. Anger.
Okay.
Ah, come on. Oh, today's not a good week.
Come on, stars are here. We got in for the monsters dead.
Oh, is there monsters outside? Just as well.
Whoa!
Yeah, 145.5, and I need to...
Now add on this really tiny one.
that will make it 146.5. Don't know if I want that yet.
Alright, now we can put on this red one.
No, those definitely need to stay off. Do you know why? Because let's say I can't lift it, and I get what's called pinned. I get such a thing. The only way that I can not die is if I lean a little bit to the side, then all the weight can go onto the ground, and then it'll go to the other side, off the side. So that's the only way I can survive. So that's why we don't put clips when you're putting on really heavy weights. So the clips are really only if you've got little light weights like this, and it stops them falling off whenever you're moving them around. So do not put clips on big heavy weights. Nope. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I am going to be a wuss and put on a belt even for just squatting 50 kilograms, even just standing. It's sore. So certainly my gait in terms of walking is getting affected from the piriformis. pain. Even just standing here, I just want to put all the weight on here, even though when I put weight on here, it doesn't actually cause any additional pain. It's just you don't want pain be standing on the sore thing. But if I go down just now, yeah, the muscle isn't giving stabbing pains on Val. Be better if I brought you here. Yeah, in this position, the muscle in the glutes is not causing any stabbing pain against Piriformis just now, which seems weird. It's like, if I can get into this position, which in the morning is agony, why am I still having this ache? Clearly, there's obviously still irritation given to the nerve. So I think for me, this means I really, in the morning, I need to be doing lots of active, not so much stretching, but active movement. So a lot of leg swings. Maybe not. Anyway, let's see if I can squat 50. Oh, goodness. How does this even feel? I haven't done squats for ages. Well, it feels unbalanced, that's for sure. Whew, that feels really unbalanced. Feet position, feel to be in the same kind of position. Yeah, that's not causing any issue just now. No. Might try a little bit heavier, just to give my legs a workout, because I haven't given them a workout for ages. I haven't even been able to go on my bike. Okay, going up to the heady heights of 70 kilograms. No, not 170, just 70. Definitely nervous, that's for sure. Nervous with just this weight, but engaging core. Core's good. There's definitely stability issue going on just now, because I've obviously been not using my right side as much. And there's definitely nervousness on the way down. But clearly the Piriformis isn't being used during the squat. And then let's go just to parallel squats. Oh, just like them. Oh. Ooh. Only like doing astigraphs, not parallel. Amex. But yeah, seems like can still do squats lightweight with Piriformis later on in the day, it seems.